Y'all can't talk about basic.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Los Angeles Rams.
Dicker to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from Southern California.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turn to the city, I broke up the nuts. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and even more box. We call them tosses, cause they go to chop. Took her out of balance, cause I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Money.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run, and this is Amarian Hampton. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
They'll look to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Get him, get him. When the rep, let's go right here.
Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Could have depended on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
On the play. It's 4th down.
Punt team headed out for the Rams. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on down.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. They convert on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Jared Verse there to make the tackle.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 7. In motion is Barner. Now they'll set up to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down. He'll look to throw. It's Adonai Mitchell. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Adonai Mitchell. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Dicker is good with the extra point. And the Colts have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
They're on the 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Another run here with Hampton. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
A lot of times the success of a draw depends on the defensive ends, Mike, rushing the passer. In this case, a great job by the defensive end. He initially reads pass, but then he determines that it's going to be a draw. He quickly adjusts, and he's able to tackle the running back for a loss.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Here's Hampton. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Rams first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
A gain there of 23 yards. First down, L.A.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, L.A. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man cover.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5.
the 27. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Crack all 80.
They go right back to Taylor. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Third down and 9. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. 22 yards to pick up there. That's good for a Colts first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10.
Ready.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Taylor. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Indianapolis.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset. But as always, there's the exception to every rule.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Ready.
They'll go again here with Taylor. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs. Back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got him going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last 2 plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
3rd and long.
Let's go. Check the Eagles.
Back to throw. He gets this complete to Mitchell. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that tackle.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So something they teach these defenders, and especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here, the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and He almost comes away with the pick.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Colts.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Didn't take them long to get down to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
A run, this is Hampton. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Big cross will bring him down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 43, here's second down and 5. Forced out wide. He's going to keep it himself. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shots there. It is a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Have got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay, so this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. We need this, let's do it. Check out.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That's to the running back, Omarion Hampton. For the pylon, he's pinned. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The extra point from Carney is good. And the Rams will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And they'll hold them to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Now the Rams can use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Third and 10. He'll go right back to Taylor, who's got it again. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. That's good for a Colts first down.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. When you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat, because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made. It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. On the handoff, it's Taylor. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Now a timeout Rams. That's number 2. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Third and 11. Throwing now from the gun. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Here's second and 6. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break.
Third and long.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Let's go now. Ready?
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson. And the Rams will take over here at their own 12.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Yeah. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
And the Rams
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10.
The 31-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This a yard short of the record from 65 yards out. And that is no good. He missed it. And the score remains level.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a tie ball game.
The score remains tied. Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Taylor. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and a couple. Give up the middle to Taylor. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Third down, 3 to go. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Man, how about that? Nice return there. Picking his way up past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he won't get away. Good offensive tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
He's going to take a shot down the field. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And you get a sense that in a really tight game like this, it's that one play that's going to tip the scales either way. So they come out swinging for the deep one on that one. They can't quite link up, but keep swinging. Keep generating those chunk plays, because typically in the NFL, chunk plays equal points.
It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
6 yards.
A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards.
First and 10.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Harris. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
They'll work from the 36 on second and 6. They'll throw out of the gun. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And he will score! Puka Nakua, touchdown Rams.
Joshua Party for the extra point.
The extra point from Party is good. And the Rams have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Joshua Party to kick off for the Rams.
Here's Cardi now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where he'll set up the
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey.
On the ground, it's Taylor. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
Here's a 2nd and 12. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's a
bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Plus, to his right. Taking off. He'll try to get there. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket. And when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
And he'll get about 5.
Jonathan Taylor to the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Come on. Go.
Off the play fix. He'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
3rd and 5.
Get it. 60 bison. 60 bison.
This one just too far for the receiver. Out front of that one falls incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. To throw here to begin the drive. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got it! And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. In this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Here's Cardi now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Open, left side is Barner. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, there's a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. We have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
He'll try to pick it up himself, and he is going to have a Colts 1st down. They're able to convert by 20 on 3rd and 1.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll look to throw. Taken in right side by Barner. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Pack the 60. Pack the 60. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Taylor.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is intercepted. Good running on the return. That'll help them out. Has the ball right around the 45-yard line.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. Sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw. At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take him down for a loss.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's Nakua, complete. And he will score. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, LA. And his second touchdown now here in the season opener. The extra point from Hardy is good. And the Rams will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Joshua Hardy to kick off for the Rams.
Here's Hardy now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 36 yards. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Braden Fisk working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. And it's brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. And he will get into the end zone. Donovan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. And the Colts back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. Even with 3 timeouts plus a 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Street. 60 left.
On the ground, hand to it. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the 1st down.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down. He'll go right back to Taylor, who's got it again. And he's close to another 1st down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 10-yard line.
That is caught, and this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. And now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. And clock stop, 46 seconds to go. On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. That's hauled in on the left by the Booth.
And after that 1st down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a one-possession game.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Still going inside the 20. And this is going to be a touchdown. They're going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. The extra point from Carney is good. And the Rams tack on one more to their lead.
Colts 29. Joshua Carney to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10. their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Braden Fisk, starting the season with a bang. His 2nd sack in the season opener. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is brought in. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Now we'll get whistles, and they have signaled for a timeout. Curious there, not sure the logic, but one stoppage with 5 seconds to go. Here we go. One final play. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley. So it's a win here for the Rams. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Rams are victorious as we say so long from SoFi.
Do you have the time?